Namaste, viewers and listeners. Myself, Dr. Brahmdas Sharma, Associate Professor Kumar Bhritya, Sri Shirdi Sai Baba Ayurvedic College, Rainwal, Jaipur. Today, we are going to talk about national program related to child health care. What are the need of these programs? The Ministry of Health, Government of India, Central Health Counseling launches program aimed at controlling or eradicating diseases which cause considerable morbidity and mortality in India. To reach the WHO minimum developmental goal, these programs are developed by Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, Government of India. We will discuss one by one. First, maternal and child health program. Its objectives: to reduce maternal, infant and childhood mortality and morbidity, to promote reproductive health, to promote physical and psychological development of children and adolescents with the family. In its service for mother, record of occurrence of pregnancy, identify women with anemia, administer 2 doses of TT during pregnancy, provide iron and folic acid tablets to pregnant women. For children, monitoring of growth to detect malnutrition, immunization, treatment of common ailments, referral cases to higher center. Next program is Child Survival and Safe Motherhood Program. Its objectives are to reduce infant mortality, provide antenatal care to all pregnant women, ensure safe delivery service, provide basic care to all neonates, identify and refer these neonates who are at high risk. Next program is Reproductive and Child Health Program. National Family Welfare Program has been renamed in 1997 as Reproductive and Child Health Program, and RCS-2 was launched in 2004. Its objectives are prevention and management of unwanted pregnancy, service to promote safe motherhood, service to promote child survival, nutritional supplement for vulnerable groups, prevention and treatment of reproductive tract infection and sexually transmitted infections, reproductive health survey for adolescents, information and counseling for health and sexuality, availability of referral system. Its main objective. Next program is Integrated Management of Neonatal and Childhood Illness Strategy, IMNCI strategy. Its focus on neonate, infants and children up to 5 years of age. Its objectives are assess the young infant and children, classify the illness, identify the treatment, treat the young child or infant, counsel the mother, provide follow-up care. In it, 5 major illnesses are detected: acute respiratory infections, diarrhea, measles, malaria and malnutrition. To classify, 3 colors are recommended. Green color is for home management, yellow color at OPD level management, specific medicine or advice, and pink color for urgent hospital referral or administration. National program on immunization, it was started in 1974. WHO launched expanded program of immunization In 1978, Government of India launched the same EPI program in India. In 1985, EPI renamed as Universal Program of Immunization. The schedule we know very well. Its objectives are to increase immunization coverage, to improve the quality of service, to achieve self-sufficiency in vaccine production, to train health personnel, to supply cold chain equipments and establish a good surveillance network, to ensure district-wise monitoring. Next, very famous program nowadays, Mission Indradhanush and intensified Mission Indradhanush. Now new version is available, Mission Indradhanush 2.0. India launched Mission Indradhanush in December 2014. Its next version, intensified Mission Indradhanush, on 8 October 2017. Its aim to reach each and every child up to 2 years of age and all those pregnant women who have been left uncovered under the routine immunization program. In 2.0, to assure reaching the unreached with available vaccine and accelerate the coverage of children and pregnant women in the identified districts and blocks from December 2019 to March 2020. India has the opportunity to achieve further reduction in death among under 5 years of age and achieve WHO goal of ending preventable child death by 2030. The disease being targeted in intensified Mission Indradhanush are diphtheria, whooping cough, tetanus, poliomyelitis, tuberculosis, measles, meningitis, hepatitis B. Later on, Japanese encephalitis, Haemophilus influenza B, rubella, injectable polio vaccine, rotavirus, pneumococcal conjugate vaccines. Next is Acute Respiratory Infection Control Program. It was launched in 1990. In 1992, the program was implemented as part of Child Survival and Safe Motherhood Program. Its objective, the WHO protocol puts 2 signs as the entry criteria for the diagnosis of pneumonia, that is cough and difficulty in breathing. And sign indicates severe illness. It is respiratory rate more than 60 per minute, chest indrawing in the absence of nose block, infant has stopped accepting feed, hypothermia, convulsions, abnormally sleepy. Next program is Control of Diarrheal Disease Program 1971. Diarrhea is the main cause of morbidity in under 5 children. Its objectives are to train medical and other health personnel in standard case management of diarrhea, promote standard case management practice among private practitioners, instruct mother in home management of diarrhea and recognize signs which signals immediate care or severe dehydration. Make available of ORS packets free of cost at government dispensaries. Next is National Vector-Borne Disease Control Program. It was started in 2003. It is an umbrella program for prevention and control of vector-borne disease. It contains malaria, dengue, chikungunya, Japanese encephalitis, Kala Azar, filaria control programs. Next heading is very important. These are directly related to child nutrition and morbidity, national programs related to control of nutritional deficiency disorders. We will discuss one by one these programs. The first program related to child nutrition is Special Nutrition Program. It was launched in 1970 to improve the nutritional status of preschool children, pregnant and lactating mother of poor socioeconomic groups in urban slums, tribal area and some prone rural areas. In it, child up to 1 year was recommended 200 kilocalorie per day and 8 to 10 gram protein per day. Child age between 1 to 6 years was recommended 300 kilocalorie and 10 to 12 gram protein per day. Women 500 kilocalorie and 20 gram protein per day. For severe malnourished child 600 kilocalorie per day and 20 gram protein per day. This was the recommendation. Next, Integrated Child Development Service Scheme ICDS. It was launched in 1975. Its beneficiaries are child below 6 years, pregnant and lactating women, women in the age group of 15 to 44 years, adolescent girls in selected blocks. Its objectives are to improve the nutritional and health status of children in the age group of 0 to 6 years, to reduce mortality, morbidity, malnutrition and school dropout rates, to lay sound foundation for proper psychological, physical and social development of the child, to enhance the capability of the mother to look after the normal health and nutritional needs of the child through proper nutritional and education. Next very famous program is Midday Meal Program or Noon Meal Program. It was started from a single state, Tamil Nadu, and 1961 it was conducting all over the India. Objectives are to raise the nutritional status of primary school children, to improve attendance and enrollment in school. Next, to prevent dropout from primary school. Children belonging to backward class, scheduled caste, scheduled tribe families are given priority. In it, food grain component is 100 gram per child per day for 200 school days. In pre-cooked food or 5 kg of wheat or rice per month per child in a family for at least 10 months. Nutritional level 300 calories and 8 to 12 gram protein per day was recommended in this program. Next program is Anemia Control Program. It was started in 1970. Its beneficiaries are pregnant women, nursing mother, women accepted to terminal methods and intrauterine devices, children below 5 years. Daily dose of iron and folic acid tablets for children 60 mg ferrous sulfate, or you can say 20 mg elemental iron plus 0.1 mg folic acid for children. For women 8 to 100 mg ferrous sulfate plus 0.5 mg folic acid is recommended in this program. Next is National Iodine Deficiency Disorder Control Program. It was started in 1962 as National Goiter Control Program. In 1992 it was renamed as National Iodine Deficiency Disorder Control Program. Its objectives are survey to assess the magnitude of iodine deficiency disorder, supply of iodated salt in place of common salt, resurvey after every 5 years to assess the extent of iodine deficiency disorder and the impact of iodated salt, laboratory monitoring of iodated salt and urinary iodide excretion, health education and publicity. Next program is Vitamin A Deficiency Control Program. It was started in 1970. Its beneficiary age group is 6 months to 5 years of children. Its objective, first one is prevention of vitamin A deficiency. The main consumption of vitamin A rich food, promotion by intake of green leafy vegetable and yellow colored fruits, and creating awareness about the importance of preventing vitamin A deficiency by antenatal clinics, immunization sessions, as well as women and children registered under ICDS program. Next, prophylactic vitamin A as per following doses schedule is recommended. At the time of measles immunization, that is 9 months, 1 lakh international unit is recommended. Between 16 to 18 months, which is the time of DPT booster dose, 2 lakh international unit vitamin A is recommended. And after every 6 month follow up, 2 lakh international unit vitamin A is recommended up to 5 years of age. Thus, a total of 9 mega dose are to be given from 9 months to 5 years of age. Next is treatment of vitamin A deficient children. All children with xerophthalmia are to be treated with health facilities. All children having measles to be given 1 dose of vitamin A if they have not received it in previous month. All cases of severe malnutrition to be given 1 additional dose of vitamin A. Next program is Balwadi Nutritional Program. The program, which was started in December 1970, its beneficiary age group is 3 to 6 years. In it, provision of supplementary nutrition to extent of 300 calories and 50 gram of protein during 250 days in a year for children attending Balwadis. National School Health Program. It was started in 1977. It is very famous program nowadays. In it, its objective, first one is screening health care and referral. Screening of general health like nutritional status, anemia, visual acuity, hearing problems, dental checkup, common skin condition, heart defects, physical disabilities, learning disorders and behavior problems. Basic medicine kit will be provided to take care of common ailment prevent among young school going children. Referral cards of priority service at district and sub-district hospitals. Immunization as per national schedule, fixed day activity coupled with education about the issues. Next is micronutrients management, weekly supervised distribution of iron folate tablets, administration of vitamin A in needy cases, and next is important deworming as per national guidelines, biannually supervised schedules. Siblings of student also be covered by deworming campaign. Next objective is health promoting schools, counseling service, regular practice of yoga, physical education, health education, peer leaders as health educators, adolescents health education existing in few places, linkage with the out of school children, health club, health cabinets, first aid room, corner or clinics. Next objective, capacity building, monitoring and evaluation, and midday meal. This is the National School Health Program. Next program is National Mental Health Program. It was started in 1982. Its components are treatment of mentally ill, rehabilitation, prevention and promotion of positive mental health. Its objectives are provision of mental health service at district level, improvement of facilities in mental hospital, training of trainers of PHC personnel in mental hospital, program for substance use disorders. Next very famous program, very popular as NRHM, National Rural Health Mission. It was started in 12 April 2005. Its main goals are reduction of infant mortality rate and maternal mortality rate, universal access to public health service, prevention and control of communicable and non-communicable diseases, access to integrated comprehensive primary health care, population stabilization, gender and demographic balance, revitalize local health tradition and mainstream Ayush. This is very important. Promotion of healthy lifestyles. Its strategies: enhance capacity of Panchayati Raj institution to own, control and manage public health services, promote access to improve health care at household level through the ASHA, strengthening sub-center through an united funded to enable local planning and action and more multiple purpose worker, prepared by the district health mission including drinking water, sanitization and hygiene and nutrition, technical support to national, state block and district level traditions, reorienting medical education to support rural health issues including regular of medical care and medical ethics. Next very important, mainstream Ayush revitalization local health. Next is RMNCH plus A, reproductive, maternal, newborn, child and adolescent health. The plus within the strategy focus on inclusion of adolescence as a distinct life stage within the overall strategy, linking maternal and child health to reproductive health and other components like family planning, adolescence health, HIV, gender and preconception and prenatal diagnosis techniques, linking home and community based service to facility based service, ensuring linkage, referrals and counter referrals between and among various levels of healthcare system to create a continuous care pathway and to bring an additive effects in turn of overall outcome and impact. Next important program is RBSK, Rashtriya Bal Swasthya Karyakram. Its objective: early identification and early intervention for children for birth to 18 years, which covering 4Ds effect. What are 4Ds? Defect at birth, disease in children, deficiency conditions, developmental delay including disability. a chart containing about 30 problems in children: defect at birth, neural tube defect, Down syndrome, cleft lip, cleft palate, club foot, developmental dysplasia of hip, congenital cataract, congenital deafness, congenital heart disease, retinopathy of prematurity should be checked. Deficiency in it: anemia, vitamin A deficiency, vitamin D deficiency, severe acute malnutrition and goiter should be checked. Next, disease of childhood like skin condition, scabies, fungal infection and eczema, otitis media, rheumatic heart disease, reactive airway disease, dental conditions, convulsive disorders should be checked. In developmental delay and disabilities, vision impairment, hearing impairment, neuromotor impairment, motor delay, cognitive delay, language delay, behavior disorders like autism, ADHD, learning disorders should be checked. Congenital hypothyroidism, sickle cell anemia, beta thalassemia should be checked in screening of a child. Thank you very much. These programs are for healthy children of India, because we know children are the future of our nation.